Hey, what's up and hello? Can you hear me? Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Let me know if you can hear me. All right. Hey, baby girl. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Aspen. Who else is in the building? Hey, Karan. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Tragically. Hey, Miss. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I have heard about Asante, and we will definitely talk about that um, during the segment. And we're going to have a discussion on that too, because I would like to know where you guys stand with also moving forward, and I'll give my opinion on that. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Val. Hey, Yuli. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Indigo. Good morning or good afternoon. You guys, I'ma just look on a personal side. I got the worst headache right now because I am trying to incorporate more water, less caffeine. So if anyone has experienced that, where you're just drinking water all day and you don't have your coffee, y'all already know. Y'all already know. So bear with me. Bear with me. Yes, hit the like button, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. All of that good stuff. So we're gonna get started with this love during lockup, y'all. So let's get it flowing and going. Yeah. So we're gonna start with Money, Green, Jade, and Chris. Wasn't really much to talk about for them this time around, besides the fact that they finally actually went to see him this episode. Which, like I said before, I was a little confused because I thought that meeting they had with the nieces was the actual visit, but it was not. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry. Let me, I guess, started off with Love During Lockup, season 4, episode 57. It's Bonded, I believe, for Life. That's the title. But yeah, anyways, back to Money, Green, Jade. So she's driving to the jail in South Dakota, and her sister is hesitant, of course, about meeting him because they've had their issues. And so with that, Jade is like, well, he's gonna be in your life forever. And the sister's like, is he? And then she takes a drink of her coffee. Whoo, if that was shade, I don't know what was. That was straight shade. She's like, is he though? Is he gonna be in my life forever? I don't know about that. And guess what, Jade? We don't know about that either. Hey, Joseph, how are you? So they go to the powwow, which I'm sorry, I have never seen a jail like this before. I know some of you guys have told me you have. I just haven't seen it. This is like luxury for a jail. You can literally have your friend. She could just come in and bring a cooler of food and whatever else you want. Like, how is this jail? Is this jail? I was just a little confused. So he's kind of living it up wherever he's at. Cause I'm just like, most jails, at least I know out here in California, that ain't happening. But they end up having the powwow. And so, literally, the sister is now saying that, she likes him and she understands him. Mind you, she has to mention that he did give her some presents, like I think a blanket and something else. And I was like, child, you sound just like your sister. As long as somebody throw you some presents, you're fine. As long as you get some gifts, you don't have a problem with them anymore. So she's like, I get him now that I've met him, like he only has the inmates and the people that they speak to on a day-to-day basis, so I can see, and understand him a little bit more. BS. I don't care what's going on. First of all, you decided based on your actions to be in that jail, okay? To call someone 18 times. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. You need to use your time a little bit more productively in the freaking jail. 18 times is ridiculous. Yeah, it's like a neighborhood cookout. How you get a neighborhood cookout for jail? For jail. You're in jail. It's supposed to be a punishment. Now I see why. You know how you guys, I don't know where you guys are from, but you know how there are certain people who, whatever they do, they just end up going back to jail. And then you start to realize that they probably prefer to be in jail because their structure. But I also think, never mind that, it's not just about structure, it's also about the fact that they clearly living it up. They living it up in there. They get iPads, they get phones, and they have cookouts. Interesting. Hey, GSP, good morning. Good morning. So, pretty much after the little, powwow, we hear that Chris only has a year left. Like next year, he's going to be out. And Jay says she feels much better after that powwow, but she's still kind of iffy about, the finance part. Child, you've been iffy about the finance part. And I'm pretty sure she is definitely going to have everything she needs. Everything she needs. She's going to make sure she has the money. She's going to make sure she saves up. I'm sure she's already doing it. She's not stupid. So with that being said, they end up seeing him after the actual powwow. They end up driving, I guess, to a location where he can be out the window and talk to them. Again, not a luxury out here. I sure would like to know what jail y'all know of where somebody can literally be chilling out the window talking to they wife or whoever the case may be. South Dakota got it made. It's crazy. South Dakota got it made. Ramona. Hey, Ramona G. I haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, she has a year to stack Aspen. I agree, but something tells me she been stacking. I don't think she's that stupid. I don't think she's that stupid. So that's all when it comes to money greed, Jay. Nothing else really going on. But the next episode, or I don't know what episode this is, she act like she getting into it with Chris, but we clearly know she's still dealing with him, but we shall see. Yeah, not in Florida. That's what I'm saying. Like South Dakota got it made. Like you can have cookouts. You can just chill. Ciao. Andy, aka Opie. Ugh. I tell you, boys. So Opie, because that's what I call him, because he just gives me Opie vibes. He is being used. Let's just call it the way I see it, in my opinion. He's being used to not only bake a cake for Britney's son's birthday, but to also buy her clothes. And he's in the car and he, says, hey, do you think you may need something for later on in the evening if you catch my drift? And she's like, what do you mean? And he's like, some lingerie or something like that. Britney laughed so hard. And it wasn't a laugh of, oh, babe, you're cute. I don't need no lingerie. We still gonna get it in. It was more of a laugh like, you really think you about to get some of this cookie, huh? You think you're about to get it. It ain't about to happen. That's the type of laugh to me that she gave. What do y'all think about that? Because I was just like, child, she laughed so hard, like, you think so? Anyways, give me my pants, give me my hats, give me my t-shirts, and make sure you bake a cake for my son, dummy. That to me is the vibes that I gave, like she gave in that situation. And he even knew. He even looked like he was about to cry. He was like, I guess that's a no. That's a hard no. And I'm like, yeah, it's definitely a hard no. Yeah, and a 3-tier cake at that. I'm like, just go. Y'all don't have no bakery. Like, have someone bake it for you. Because that cake that they showed was tragic. It was tragic. And maybe it was just for the show, but I'm just like, it was tragic. Just spend the money that you have as far as your Britney fund is concerned and use some of that money to buy a cake. Exactly. Look, Aspen, like, I don't think I ever even watched that segment. You probably didn't. It was literally a blink and it was done. But the way she laughed at him, it wasn't a laugh of I'm laughing with you. It was I'm laughing at you. That's what that laugh was about. So he ends up going shopping with JR, his friend. And is it just me, but does him and JR look alike? Like their beards, hell, even their glasses. I was like, they look alike. I know they said that they're friends, but it's a little creepy a little bit. I was just like, good grief, do they hang out that much where they're starting to look alike? But anywho, of course, JR is hesitant, of course, about Opie Andy literally, you know, dealing with Britney. He's been saying it from the beginning, but he ends up talking to Britney now on the phone. And he's talking to her and even saying, like, look, this is my friend. I care about him. Yeah, so they do look like twins. Exactly. That's what I was like, good grief, they look alike. Oh gosh, I gotta start putting y'all stuff up because y'all already cutting up. Did you see that? Oh, a 3-tier cake. He said it's been 10 years since he baked one. Yeah, he don't need to bake ever again in life. Ever again in life. Brittany had that boy, you so crazy laugh. Exactly. Exactly. Like you ain't about to get none of this. Okay. You lucky if we'll be in the same bed tonight. Oh God, you guys are cutting up. Yeah, for real. They look like twins. They do. Teletubby issues. Man. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all be cutting up. Y'all be cutting up, and I love it. So, JR is talking to her and he's asking her the questions, and he's like, look, this is my friend. I don't want to see him hurt. Blah, 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 blah. So she, he's coming out with this money paying for all of this stuff. And he says, when she gets out of jail, I'm going to be taking care of her because she needs to focus on her sobriety. And I'm like, wouldn't she have been focusing on her sobriety when she was in jail? Maybe. And last time I checked, those type of meetings and when you're going through that, you need to keep yourself busy so you're not bored thinking about the substance that you used to abuse. So what good is it that she's going to be sitting her ass at home doing nothing? She needs to work. But again, she wants to be taken care of. That's just what it is. And Opie, is willing to be a dummy and do it. And then literally he said that he has saved $1,200 just for her to have. Hey, Nene. Hey, good morning or good afternoon. Yeah. Saving her $1,200 just for her to have. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Meanwhile, I would like to know how much money you've given your children in the past couple of months or hell years. Because you saving up $1,200 for her and them daughters. Like, clearly he has a better relationship with his son than his daughters. I would like to know how much money you've allowed your daughters to have. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, he's sitting up there, talking to JR saying, I feel, she's the one. She's not going to do anything crazy. I don't feel she's going to run off. Because JR was like, well, what if she runs off? And he's like, no, I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I don't feel she's going to run off. And I'm just like, you're just a damn fool. Like, I don't know if I could even feel sorry for you anymore. In the beginning, I was like, I feel sorry for him because he seems so naive. I don't think that he's naive. I think that he wants to tackle everything and anything else besides his relationship with his daughters. That's what I'm thinking. He's that guy that at the end of the day, he has to be in a relationship. And when he's in that relationship, in my opinion, that's his only focus is that woman, not his kids or anything else. Like I said before, that's exactly why when his wife, who allegedly, apparently they are still married, his wife got into drugs and left or whatever, he pretty much left his kids based on what the daughters are saying. Because if the relationship wasn't intact, then his relationship with his kids, I guess, couldn't be intact. So, that's just what it is. He's one of those guys. And I'm like, at first I was like, oh, he seems so naive. He's not naive. He's a fool. And he truly needs to focus on his relationship with his daughters and why he is that fool. Hell, he need to focus on himself too. He maybe needs some therapy. Yeah, he's dumb. He's dumb. Yeah, because this is crazy. Oh, Ramona G, I miss you. Yeah, he's definitely he's one of those where I'm just like, you doing everything you can. It's almost like he's trying to buy her love, and it's just like it ain't gonna work. You can try to buy your daughter's love though. I'm sure they would appreciate it. I'm sure they would appreciate it, but moving on. So let's see. Oh gosh, who am I gonna talk about now? Do I want to talk about her now? No, there's a little bit longer. Let's talk about this crazy nut. Ugh. Let's pray for her. This crazy nut goes with her friends to pretty much a bridal shower or wedding shop, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. She goes to the shop. And first of all, you guys know I'm very anal and I see certain things, but literally when they was waiting for their friend, I think her friend's name is Megan. But Megan was walking up and Savannah and the other friends like, you look cute today. I didn't know we were gonna dress up. And I was like, I looked at it and I said, she just got on some dang on overalls. She just got on some overalls. Like, what do you mean she dressed up? That's how y'all dress up in Iowa, some overalls? Child, that's basic wear. That's basic. That's basic. But she gets in there, and if I'm not mistaken, you guys let me know. The girl who was walking up is Megan, correct? I believe her name is Megan. And if I'm not mistaken, Megan is the one that's getting married. Or maybe she was saying another person is getting married, but they're getting married. They were supposed to be there to look for bridal outfits for, the bridesmaids, okay? They were supposed to be there for that, but Psycho Cray Cray says, I want to look for wedding dresses for myself with a big smile on her face. Even Megan was like, what's going on here? Like, what's going on here? Hey, hello. Yeah, she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Even her friend was like, what's going on here? First of all, Savannah, you are a horrible friend. I be damned if I'm taking you so I can pick out bridesmaids dresses for my wedding, okay? And you decide that you're going to make this about you and you're going to try on freaking wedding dresses for a man who doesn't even want to marry you. Like, seriously. Hey, Bobby. I was just like, oh my gosh. And okay, maybe it was for the show, but the way that Megan looked, she was like, what's going on here? She wasn't expecting that. So that's why I was just like, you know what? You not only are you crazy, you're a horrible friend. Everybody needs to run away from her. Everyone. Everyone needs to get away from Savannah. She truly needs to have a psych evaluation. She needs a 5150. Straight up. Like, come on. Like I said in the last review, you already know You already know you got to be crazy when a man who's been in jail most of his life says, I'll stay in jail for another 5 years. You ain't got to get me out. You can keep me in there. I'll stay. I will stay in this niche. I will. I sure will. He probably want to stay in there hoping that she will just eventually just leave him alone. But it's not going to happen. She's never going to leave him alone. He got him one. Fatal attraction 101. He got one that he ain't gonna never be able to get rid of. So she tries on these horrible outfits. Yeah, for real. For real. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking. I ain't even looking at the comments. Yeah. Let's just put, yeah. Seriously. Seriously. When she pops in the dress, I think Jake's gonna cut his losses then. I hope so. I would hope so. She's very creepy. But you know what? She wasn't the most creepiest one this episode. And clearly, y'all know by my thumbnail, my picture, who the creepiest one is. But yeah, she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Hey, Bobby again. Yeah. A man doesn't even want to be exclusive with her. Exactly. But here's the thing. I don't blame him for what he said. I do not blame him for what he said. The man has been in jail since he was, I think, a teenager. He wants to enjoy his life. Period. I would have had to clean out in that store for making this moment about her. Exactly. Like, you are horrible. You're not even a good friend. She needs to retain for real. I'd rather stay in the hole. Oh my gosh, GSP, for real. For real. Stalker. Exactly. Exactly. It wasn't even a Ross dress. It was like the $7 store. It was like rainbow. That's the type of vibes that dress was given. And even that, did she have like a jumpsuit? It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. Even her friends was like, this is not you. And I'm just thinking, yeah, everything is not you, meaning the wedding dress is not you because you don't need to get married. That should be your last focus right now. She needs to sit face in the corner, reflect on what he's being very honest. He's being very honest. That's the problem. Have to oh, okay, Bobby. Okay, yeah. So she definitely decided to make that moment about her, and her friends just dealt with it. And I was just like, you make this about you. You, when I am getting married, I swear that will be the last time I talk to her. Because that means she's selfish and self-centered. And we clearly see that even when it comes to Jake, because she's not trying to get Jake out for his sake. She's trying to get Jake out for her. See, everything is about her. She's self-centered. So we see more and more, this is not about Jake. This is about you. That's why Jake said, no, I'll stay in there. I will stay in here with no hesitation. Get the hint and move on. So she needs him to drag her as a reality check. I don't know, because even when she was talking to her friends, she still was saying he didn't say for sure. He's just preparing me just in case. Like, she clearly, what we heard, she did not want to hear, or she refused. Like, I don't, because I'm like, what he said, not only did it make sense to me, but it also said I need to cut my ties now, because he's not about to focus on me and me only when he gets out. He's only focused on me now. He may not even just be focused on her. He may be just focused on her now because he has nothing else to do. But yeah, she's very self-centered and selfish. I knew she was weirdo from the beginning when she showed up in that Renaissance fair dress, for real. She definitely, and if you guys notice, every conversation, every scene, she always has that smile on her face. It's like, to me, that just shows like there's definitely something off. That's the only emotion, that big old grin. That's the only thing that she has on her face. And I'm just like, something's not right here. It's a little scary. Like, she always is smiling like that in every single conversation. It's a little weird. But yeah, so with that, that was it for them for this actual episode. But I'm assuming the next episode, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember that song, Joseph. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Yes, I remember that song. Yes, that was a hit back in the day. But yeah, that was it. So I guess next week she gonna go and she gonna have that wedding dress on. And I hope at that point Jake cuts his losses. I really do. I really do. So moving on. Yeah. So we're going to get to Leticia and Keith. Okay. So Leticia is with her cousin and they're getting ready to go out. All right. And so at that point, again, the auntie, Keith's auntie, is watching the kids, not her people, but Keith's auntie is apparently watching the kids. And she's showing off this ring that she got. And so I don't know about y'all, but when she was getting ready in the bathroom, I thought that's what she was wearing under the outfit she was actually going to put on. That's what I thought. Okay. I thought that was the undergarments that she was going to have and then put on the outfit. But no, that's what she wore. Baby, Leticia looked like she was a backup dancer for MC Hammer. Oh, hell, Sir Mix-a-Lot. She took it back. Baby, she looked like she was about to pump it up, pump it up. She looked like she took me back. Oaktown 357. I said, oh, that's the actual outfit that you're wearing. And again, y'all already know how I feel about ill-fitted bras. She even knew that bra was ill-fitted because every time she was walking, she had to hold up her titties while she was walking. If you got to do that, that means you need a better bra. I was just like, yeah, for real, too legit to quit. You can't touch this. I like big butts and I cannot lie. That is what she was looking like. Child, she took it back. She took it back. I was just like, oh, you're actually wearing this. Okay. So she goes out with the cousin and her friend and she gets a call. But before she gets the call, child, she's showing off this ring and she says the ring costs more than her car. Now, last time I checked, doesn't she drive a white Mercedes SUV? Hey, May, doesn't she drive a white Mercedes SUV? So that the ring only costs 15,000. You know what? The problem is going down a rabbit hole when it comes to the stuff that Leticia says. It just screams possible scam, allegedly, crime, allegedly, because I don't care if you have a 20-year-old Mercedes. Mercedes typically keep up their value more than other cars. And it did look like it was a really old Mercedes SUV. So what do you mean that ring costs more than your car? See, that's what I'm saying. When you start asking those questions, you just don't know. And the way things are going, probably by next week, it's going to be some other thing that she getting sued for, allegedly some type of crime, some type of scam. I don't know, all alleged, but all I'm saying is I kind of side-eyed that. I said, that don't even make no sense. That does not make any sense. But yeah, so moving on, she gets a call from Keith and she runs outside holding her breath because of course, you know, she don't have on the proper clothes. And he's like, you got something you want to tell me? He was like, what you mean? What you mean? He's like, you got something to tell me? Like the $15,000 missing from my account? And so, of course, at this point now, this scene I don't think was a fake scene. I don't think it was a fake scene, but y'all let me know. But she was definitely caught off guard. And so at that point, she's like, I didn't send you any statement. So how would you even know that I spent? He was like, you think you the only one who know I got an accountant? You think you the only one? And at that point, I guess she realizes that the auntie has said something. Now, okay, she said from a business account. I don't know if she said it was a business account. I know that she said it was a joint account, though. But y'all let me know. I just heard her say it was a joint account. Exactly. Now, here's the thing, though. She claimed it came from his money, though. It came from his money. Now, I see what you said, though, too, though, hello, is that, yeah, it's his money, but he is supposed to get the actual ring or maybe have a friend or someone help him pick it out. She's not supposed to get it, but she wants to show off that ring. And again, if you're going to show off the ring, how about you show it off in the confessional? I just don't understand why they're having these confessionals without her having the ring. Like, that's a simple fix. Like, I was just like, you're talking about this ring in the confessional with no ring. Hello, make it make sense. So let's see. But didn't she go shopping with his relative? No, that was her cousin, I think. I think that was her cousin. That girl, that's her cousin. So that's the thing. That's her cousin. I'm bursting with laughter at her expensive ring and busted up bedroom suite. Facts. Ramona G. Facts. She's to go there. Hey, Nivea, long time no see. I hope you, the babies, and the hubby are doing well. Here's the thing I don't know about her being a gold digger, because I don't know how much digging she can really get over a man that's in jail. And if he could notice 15,000 missing like that or flip out over that, I'm going to assume he ain't got that much. But I don't get why women want to be wives before girlfriends. You better say that again. Because literally, hell, start off with the friendship foundation first. Get to know each other. You better say that, Nivea. So she's like, I don't know why she told you anything, but like, I'm supposed to tell you something. And he's like, man, F all that. You need to straighten up. You need to tighten up. And she's like, well, look, I already have it and it's pretty on me. So you can't get to me anyways. And he kind of like, you keep playing with me. Keep playing me if you want to. And she's like, well, I'm not going to take it back. And I was just like, well, damn. Okay. Like, this is interesting. So, Keith is, he's like, look, a relationship is about trust and respecting each other. And I agree with that. If he gave you a cap of 10,000, that's what it is. Like, that's what it is. Point blank, period. Especially when he has how many kids with how many baby mamas? 3 kids with 3 different baby mamas. That pretty much means that you're possibly taking money out of his kids, accounts or food off of their table. I don't know. But when you got a man that got that many kids in that many different households to take care of, yeah. But that's what you picked. That's what you want. So, there's certain rules. And remember, you said an episode or 2 ago that he has respect in the streets and he got respect in the prison. So I need to fall in line and respect him like everyone else does. Well, doesn't seem like you respected him going 5,500 over the limit. So yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. He better see them red flags and run, right? That's her tax money. Is that her tax money or someone else's tax money? Just playing, allegedly. Moving on. So let's see. As if you can just return a 50K ring that easy. Exactly. I don't think he's as into her as she puts on. Right. That's possible. I don't know why she thought he was gonna miss 15 G's in his account. I get an alert. Exactly. So that's why I'm just like, get out of here. And 15K a lot of money is the audacity for me. Exactly. He said 10K. 10K. Like, seriously. And honestly, when you get to a point where you're like grown and there's kids involved, just a nice simple ring should be enough. It really should. If the foundation is legit. But see, the problem is she knows she on a freaking shaky foundation, so she wants all the material things and the look of marriage versus actually being married. That's what that is. But that's my opinion. Shoot. Yeah, for real. That was a straight MC Hammer Oaktown 357 type of outfit. That she took it back to the late 80s, early 90s. You know, when back in the day, we thought it was cute to wear biker shorts and a sports bra, as long as you had your bamboo earrings, your gold chain, and your, you know what I'm saying, like jacket, yo, you know what I'm saying, like your Gucci jacket or whatever the case may be, you thought you was the ish. That's the vibe she gave me. Okay. I was just like, child, she took it back. I really thought that was going to be what was going to be under the clothes, but she threw me for a loop. So with that, she's like, I love you. Okay, well, I got to go. I love you. And of course, he doesn't say anything. And she acts all extra surprised, like, oh my gosh, she's not saying I love you. And she's like, I love you. And he was like, yeah, all right, peace. Hangs up the phone. So we're gonna see. Yeah, exactly. He was like, run me my money. Like he straight up was treating her like he possibly was treating people on the streets. Like, I gave you a package, run me my money. I don't care how cute it looks. Give me my money. He was probably like, look, I'm not playing with you. Like, you forgot who I am. When I want my money, I want my money. Straight like that. Straight up. Went Nino Brown on her. I don't care how pretty you look. Give me my money. So with that, we're going to see how that ends up. But apparently they're still together, right? Right? Aren't they still together, or am I tripping? Child, I don't know. I really don't know what all is going on lately. I don't know who's together no more, who's not together. I don't know. Yeah, he was. He was. Yes, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. It's all fun and games, Leticia, until he Joseph. Oh my God. What in the world? Joseph. Oh my gosh. Really, Joseph? Oh my God, wait a minute. Wasn't there a rapper or someone and they baby mama alleged that the rapper burned down her house? Who was that? Why do I feel like this story sounds familiar? I swear there was a rapper and the baby mama swore up or down that the rapper burned down the house. Like, I swear. I don't know if it was over a ring, but apparently there was a rapper. I can't remember who the rapper was though. Y'all let me know if y'all know that story in the comments. But no. Left Eye, yeah, but no, Left Eye, he was cheating and she of course was burning up the clothes, and the next thing you know it went. But I'm talking about a baby mama. It was a guy, and the baby mama alleged that the rapper burned down the house. It was a guy rapper. But yeah, Left Eye, yeah, she told us about that story. Yeah, them tennis shoes, them sneakers. And she said she burned up them sneakers. And next thing you know, the bathtub went on fire and everything caught on fire. Wake up to a finger gone. Oh, y'all have me cracking up. My husband burned down burnt down on my property. Oh my gosh, GSP. Girl, I hope this ain't triggering you, giving you some flashbacks. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh, it was 50. Yes, it was 50's first baby mama. Thank you, baby girl. It was 50 Cent first baby mama. 50 Cent baby mama's first baby mama house burnt down, and she was in, I guess, the courts, or she was telling people that he did it. He did it. Like, I remember that. Thank you. Because I was like, hey, it was a guy rapper, 50. Yes, 50. So yeah, so we're gonna see how Keith played this. But my whole thing is you can't get mad at his auntie. That's his aunt. That's his blood. She probably didn't know exactly how much it was, but she probably looked at that ring and said, nephew, that ring look a little expensive. You may want to check your account and see. But she's supposed to do that. That is, she's supposed to make sure that she's looking out for him outside of the prison. That's just what it is. So maybe you should have your own family watch your kids and do all of that stuff. So she can't be in your business like that. Maybe. So, oh gosh. Big time and then burn. Oh my gosh, GSP. Girl. Oh, I hope this is not triggering you. You know, this is all fun and games and stuff like that and jokes, but that's crazy. That's scary. That is scary. So yeah, that's 50 Cent was the one, the first baby mama. And they still, I guess, going at it still to this day. But moving on when it comes to love during lockup. Leticia Child, you may want to run. Because I don't know, because he sounded like he wasn't playing no games. Oh, you good? Okay. Okay. All right, girl. All right. Because I'm just like, gotcha. Oh, wait. He from the UK? Oh, girl. Child. Your life sound like a movie. But with that, yeah, Leticia, you better run. So moving on. Yeah, we're gonna do them now. First things first, I'm sure you guys are already aware. If you're not aware, Lecitrus, aka Asante, has passed away. He passed away due to a car crash, and I guess it just happened. I want to say either last night, I don't know when, but it just recently happened. So everyone is talking about it now. And even Renika, gave her shout out saying, of course, think she made a comment like, you get on my nerves, but I still have love for you. But yeah, it's definitely a sad situation. See you, Ramona G. Oh, I miss you too. I hope you can come up on the next live. But yeah, so it's a sad situation. RIP to Asante. Like, regardless on what he's done on this show, I don't wish death or any of that on anyone. Sad situation, so young, and apparently he has a baby on the way. His current girlfriend is pregnant. So now we have a child that's not gonna have his or her father. So definitely prayers out to his family, his loved ones, and what we have been seeing. Yeah, it is sad. All that time. Um, uh, no, I mean, here and that we're gonna talk about that, Joseph. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this. Because some people are saying now that you can't really do the reviews the same because he has passed. I would like to know y'all opinion on that. And this is why I say, because first things first, what we have been noticing, and shout out to those who did send me information on this. I don't know if you guys want me to shout out your name, so I'm just gonna give a straight shout out. But it's females who are posting left and right now claiming Lecitrus Asante. And my whole thing is, I don't know what the obsession is that when people pass, all of a sudden people want to claim rights to that person or claim that they were with that person. That's just so weird to me. But apparently there are some who are coming left and right out, including one who is saying that she's going to be on the show. And if you see the next episode, it appears that Renika talks to another girlfriend. She talks to one of the other girls. So it's crazy. But my whole thing is this. because someone said, well, do you think we TV they're going to still, film or show all of that stuff? And I'm like, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they show it? It's a sad situation, but on a business side, the show must go on. I mean, it literally, the show must go on. We have had even actors when it comes to TV shows and film. Chadwick, the Black Panther. No one expected for him to pass, but they definitely made sure they had a Black Panther too. So, especially in these reality shows, and especially the lifestyle that some of these people come from, unfortunately, you don't know what's going to happen to people. But when they sign those contracts, they're going to continue showing it. I doubt very seriously they're going to not show Asante and all of that drama anymore. If anything, if they want to, they probably will give like a RIP with his picture in the beginning or like the end of the show. But I don't know, Indigo. I don't know. Yeah, everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame, but the sad part about it is you want your 15 minutes of fame with someone passing. And it's weird to me. It just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the case, but we can have that conversation. And how do you guys feel about, reviewing it? Cuz for me, I feel like it can still be reviewed. Now, granted, and honestly, I don't think I've ever went completely in on the citrus anyways. I've been talking about Renika and, her and her situation, but I would see how people may ease up and not necessarily go in on Asante because he's no longer here to defend himself. But, these reviews are based on months ago, and, it's a review. So I guess I'm just trying to see how you guys feel about that. Do you guys feel like, because some people were saying, I guess that now they're going to go easy. And I'm like, it's a show. You know what I mean? Like, it's a show. It's a sad situation, but it's still a show. But y'all let me know. Because again, I'm one of those people where if you disagree, you can definitely disagree. But I just feel like it is a show and we're just giving reviews on what we see. Whoa, wait. We just met him last night. Who? GSP, what do you mean? Like actually met him? Like you saw him? Or are you just saying like, because I heard that he apparently did a live not too long ago, right before he passed. So maybe, yeah, review this. I'm like, I don't see an issue with it. It's a show. It's a show. I feel like it's okay to review. Yeah, I feel that way too. But again, it depends. I know certain people, when it comes to people passing and stuff, it's a sensitive thing. Oh, on TV, okay. Gotcha. Yes, thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Their storyline is coming back on Love After Lockup when it comes. It is, and that is because he didn't get paid for the Love during Lockup. He got paid for Love After Lockup. So on the show we just met him last night. Yeah, and he actually is an attractive guy. Like he's not an ugly guy. We couldn't really see him in those iPhone videos, but he's not an ugly guy. He's not an ugly guy, or wasn't ugly, or he wasn't an ugly guy. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna review it. Thank you, Antoinette. I appreciate you, sis. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you said that okay, the twins are doing good. Yeah, girl, you got 9 kids, honey. You got a whole Jackson family, a a DeBarge family. You gonna start a singing group. Start a singing group, cause honey, you got 9 total. Yes, but moving on. So let's talk about the Renika and LaCitra situation. So, and mind you, I took these notes literally last night before, of course, we found out what was going on. So with Renika literally is freaking out in the car. And I thought it was already bad enough that she literally had that dent in the back of her car. But homegirl got a whole plastic bag window. A whole plastic trash bag window. Chris Crew, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary, whatever. A plastic trash bag window with the duct tape, taping it around. And you're trying to tell us that you sent this guy money, thousands, on a monthly basis, and you have a trash bag for a window. Make it make sense. Help me understand. Priorities, priorities, priorities. Car banged up, trash bag window. Where do you live in Atlanta where that's okay? And what I mean by that is anybody who who's either from Atlanta or lived in Atlanta or know people in Atlanta, crime has gone up. So maybe she got a garage, but I wouldn't trust that car outside anywhere, but especially right now in Atlanta. Like, seriously. I just was like, do I see a trash bag for a window? Huh? Like, how? How dare you? It's the same frontal the whole season for me. Yeah, I don't believe she really rocks that on a day-to-day basis, but it could be just me. But I don't think she rocked that on a day-to-day basis. But baby, when I saw that car, I said priorities. Priorities. Like, this don't even make no sense. It's safe to a certain extent, but crime, like, okay, let me just be clear. And I hope it's not, but crime has gone up in Atlanta. It definitely has gone up. But I wouldn't feel safe with a car like that anywhere. I don't care where I'm at. Because what is the trash bag gonna do? All you gotta do is poke the bitch and somebody can get access to your car. What is it gonna do? Like, and you mean to tell me you claim you make 6 figures off of this eyelash line and you can't get the window replaced with a real window? Like, really? So, yeah, Atlanta, certain parts of Atlanta is safe, but just like every city, you have your bad parts. But I don't care if she in the nicest part of Buckhead, or Sandy Springs, or Alpharetta. She don't need to have a car that got a trash bag for a window. She just don't. She just don't. Like, it just, no. I would have just left no trash bag on TV. Thank you. She was better off playing it off like the window was down. She was better off doing that. The window's down. You know what I mean? But no, she got it taped up. And I was just like, really? This is interesting. So moving on. She doesn't have any money. She couldn't even bail him out for $3,000. Yeah, but that's why I'm saying it's not adding up. You claim you got this eyelash line, this eyelash vending machine thing going on. And you apparently make, I think she said she got 5. Then she said she had 5 vending machines and she make like 20,000 each on them. So that's about $100,000. And maybe $100,000 won't get you far in like California or New York. But I would say in Kentucky and even still Atlanta, Georgia, that your money can stretch, especially to be able to replace a window. I mean, come on. So let's see. Renika is acting like Sheila from Why Did I Get Married, driving that busted up car, that mountain to save her marriage. But at least she had her windows, and at least she had her heat. You see what I'm saying? Like, she had her priorities straight. At least she had a window. You know what I mean? The rental budget must have been tight this season. Seriously. And so also to clear it up, she, from my understanding, never said that she was not with Asante Leticia. She said she already lived in Atlanta by the time she auditioned for Love During Lockup. So she was already there, but apparently she met Leticia Asante through a friend. So they had some type of relationship. So I don't know what she necessarily was saying. I don't know, but I think if she was trying to deny the relationship, it's because she felt like she got played or whatever the case may be. But yeah, okay, so it was yesterday. Infinity, I don't think, are you new here? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we just talked about that. But so moving on with the actual episode. She still decides that she is going to get up in the morning, make her way to the jail to see if Leticia is going to show up. Okay. Welcome, Infinity. Welcome. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, so she goes up to the jail, and I don't know again if it's just me, but that didn't look like no jail, honey. And I could have sworn I saw two inmates just casually walking by cars and stuff. And I was like, what kind of jail is this? But again, whatever. So she ends up going into the jail and goes to the receptionist, and she's like, yeah, I'm trying to see about Asante, if Asante gonna get out. And I'm thinking like, this is when I was just like, is this a scene for production? Because you mentioned Asante, but any other time when you claim you was talking to someone professional in the quote unquote jails, it was Leticia. They don't know Asante. They know Leticia. So when she went in there talking about something, is Asante getting out? I'm like, which one is it? So I felt like that was a fake little scene. But with that, she ends up saying, look, they don't know if he's getting out or whatever. So I have to pretty much just wait to see if he's going to show up. So she waits in all of her Dot Martin boots glory with the glitter around it or the studs around it. Those look like Dot Martens, or back in the day, you know how you had those boots, honey. She was in all her glory waiting for her man. And lo and behold, while she's waiting, he ends up showing up in the back of the car. And so she's happy. He ends up walking in there. And so this is the first time we can actually see Leticia outside of jail. And he ends up calling her, and we find out that the reason why she couldn't get a hold of him is because when he was getting transferred from where he was to county, they didn't want, he didn't want him to find, they didn't, the phone, because he's not supposed to have a phone. So he left it back, I guess, with his friends in jail. So with that, did she bedazzle those? Yeah, I think she did. I think she did. I just don't know where you would buy something like that. I think she did. But her name is Big Diva, so I guess she got to diva out everything that she do, child. I guess diva it out the Kentucky way. But yeah, so he is in the county or in the sheriff's office, and he's trying to find a way to get that $3,000. He said the $3,000 at one point the person ran off and is not paying it, and then he decides to tell the production, like, Renika's my girl, like, she's supposed to take care of me. I don't know why she wouldn't pay it. And I'm just like, sir, we know why she's not going to pay it. We see it with her car, why she can't pay it. So that's why. And another thing too, before Leticia's passed, he actually posted something saying, if you guys really thought that girl was taking care of me and sending me that type of money or whatever the case may be, y'all must be out your mind. And honestly, I'm starting to believe it. Because I'm just like, there's no way you were sending him that money. And literally, hello's like, hell no, that ain't the Kentucky way. Hello, you from Kentucky? That ain't the Kentucky way. Let me know. Cause she literally, honey, Louisville, Kentucky, she got y'all looking crazy out here, honey, in a lot of ways. But she clearly don't have it. So I'm wondering if that was just a part of the storyline that she claimed that she was giving him money. Because I'm sorry, like, especially with you having the kids. Now, don't get me wrong. Do you have women out there that will be willing to give they all to a man while them and they kids possibly ain't got nothing? I'm sure we constantly have heard stories like that. But big diva with a busted out window, with a trash bag window, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That ain't big diva. That ain't big diva. That's big broke. That ain't big diva at all. Uh oh, it's okay, Miss. Replay gang, replay gang. Like, that is not Kentucky at all. Don't put that on Kentucky. All right, hello. I will not put that on Kentucky. Are you from Louisville also? Or is it Louisville or Louisville? Louisville. Not at all. Asking, you from Kentucky too? Let me know. Let me know how Kentucky get down. Cause she got y'all looking crazy out here. So he's like, look, I don't want, yeah, big hefty window. The big hefty window. Or the big hefty. Not exactly, not big diva, but big hefty. But he's like, I don't know why she won't take care of me. She ain't got it. She don't have it. It did look like her car had been rear-ended in a busted window. It is Louisville, okay, because I'm like, I know isn't there a Louisville also? Wrong state probably, but Louisville. Okay, Louisville. Stephanie, are you from Kentucky too? Gotcha. And not like that. Okay. Gotcha, girl. School me. School me. So with that, next thing you know, she freaking out outside talking to him like, hey babe, like we about to have some frustration type of X and freaky tales. And she like, oh my gosh, freaking out. And so he gets on the phone and he calls this guy. And he says, hey, you such and such, and the name is blanked out. Such and such is supposed to be paying my bail. And but Renika outside, and Renika here to pick me up pretty much. And I don't want the other one to be calling Renika. And I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I was like, this is definitely one of those moments. Haven't we seen this plenty of times before? And so he's like, yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. And then he hang up the phone in production like, who was that? And Alyssa just couldn't even look at them. He was just like, here we go. Because we already know, yes, here we go. We already kind of speculated it was more than one, just based off of just what we know from this show. And of course, his IG and social media pages that they were looking at. So we're going to see how this goes. And like you guys said, I'll continue to review it. But yeah, Renika, like, I don't know, child. VA side of it. Yes. Okay. All right, Steph. Are you new here too, Steph? Welcome. 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 So with that, we're going to get to the last, and I do mean the last. Y'all, where do I begin? So Britney and Karak. And I purposely wanted them to be last this time because I don't know about y'all, but I was not only uncomfortable, I was annoyed and so many other things seeing this scene. Oh, well, welcome, Stephanie. Thank you for coming and supporting and actually talking. I appreciate it. Yeah, these two fools indeed. So Britney and EB, which she finally said EB is a he. So y'all, it's EB, because I know some people were saying, does she go by she or he? Britney's been saying he, so we're gonna go with he. So they end up going shopping, and I'm sorry, y'all, but this shop that they went to, some type of something cottage, they know damn well neither one of them would be in that freaking store. They look so out of place. That ain't no store that they would go to. I was just like, seriously, production, can you make it more realistic? Can you really make it more realistic? Because that is definitely not a shop that they would be there. Like, especially EB. Especially EB. So they're in there shopping, or apparently pretending like they're shopping. And so she talks to EB about, I think the girl's name is Clara, or Carla. and says, well, EB, Carla, like she told me that Karak got into a fight, and then Karak tells me that it's not true. And so EB is like, Carla, she's a different one. But if Karak is telling you that nothing happened, then nothing happened. And Brittany's like, well, why would she lie to me though? Like, why would she do that? And I'm thinking, like, why are you believing Karak or EB? Because I am still wondering why that girl would randomly lie. Yeah, it definitely is. Pier 1 Imports, it looked like even more so of like I don't know. It was like it was like a Pure One, but like a more independent one. But we damn well know EB or Britney would be in that store. You want a realistic? Hell, go to I don't know. Go somewhere. Hell, go to a freaking liquor store, maybe. Go to I don't know. Is in Virginia, is the Mary Jane, is that legal? Hell, go to go to a smoke shop. That looked more realistic than where they had them at. So she's like, well, why would she lie to me? And I'm like, I don't know if I would believe Karak or EB. They're clearly in cahoots. Like, they're going to protect each other at all costs. I don't know why that girl would lie. Now, of course, there are people who just lie to lie, but I don't know why she would just randomly lie about that. Unless, again, it was just for the show. Yeah, so at a little antique shop where the aunties be shopping, exactly, or the grandmas be shopping, definitely not shop where EB and Britney shop. The store gave me Kirkland vibes for real. Yeah, so with that, she pretty much, says, Brittany's like, why would she lie? EB is like, well, you know how, people are. The people just do that and try to check up on people or whatever. And Brittany says, like, I feel like you be checking up on me. This creepy, crazy creepster says, yeah, I watch you. I follow you every day. Every day. And I was like, hold up. Really? Like, really? Like, every day. Yeah, Britt. Yeah, every day. I sure do. And I'm like, you ain't got nothing else to do? You have nothing else to do but follow her every day? And I was just like, oh my gosh. And then next thing you know, and then like Britney, I just feel so bad for her because, again, like I said, she gives these very scary lost girl puppy dog eye vibes. Like, you could tell she seems very lost, very, very lost. And someone mentioned that they said they felt like EB got a crush on Britney, and it's almost like, are you mad because it's not you? Maybe that's it. Okay, that's the girl's name. I don't know if I necessarily want to say her name out loud because of, what's really going on right now, but I appreciate that, baby girl. But yeah, I don't want to, because this is definitely a hard time for all of them, but I appreciate you giving me that information. How's she going to ask for advice from the person stalking her? Exactly. Exactly. So literally at this point, freaking EB goes Eddie Kane Jr. type of crazy, goes Samuel L. Jackson in Jungle Fever type of crazy. Eyes get all big. Who are you dealing with in Alexandra? Who do you be seeing? Who you be staying with in Alexandra? You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. And I'm like, hold up. Hold the hell up. Who the hell do you think you're talking to, first and foremost? Oh, okay. No. It's fine. I'm just saying, for me, baby girl. For me, I just don't want to necessarily say that. I don't want to put it out there. But no, I appreciate you. Yeah. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And the fact that you're saying this, yes, Samuel L. Jackson, Jungle Fever. So Jungle Fever, because he was crackish in that movie, and his eyes was constantly bulging out. That's the vibes that EB was giving me. Too much. Who are you dealing with? But the problem is, EB, you're saying this stuff like it's normal. I follow her. I live down the street from her. I saw her with the dude at Karak's house. And I'm like, you're saying this like it's normal. This is not normal. And then you're trying to mask it as I'll do anything for my brother. Well, guess what? If y'all got to do all of this, y'all don't need to be together. Y'all don't need to be together. Like the way that EB came at Britney, I was just like, it was, to me, it almost felt like EB was about to lose his temper, but remembered that the cameras was there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Because the way that EB kind of got like buck and them eyes got big, it was like almost like he was about to like go off or whatever, but remember that the cameras was there. Yeah, giving bad vibes, very bad vibes. Bad vibes indeed. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was just like, yeah, it's given, it was creepy, it was crazy. Yeah, you don't see me, but I see you. Dude, like, you're thinking this is normal? This is not normal. Like, what is wrong with you? Jealous vibes too, possibly. Possibly. He was definitely making it seem stalking was normal, and then had the nerve to act like she's supposed to believe everything Karak say, though. Exactly, Steph. See, this is what I'm talking about. Exactly. How you gonna sit up there and have, like, you can't have a different set of rules for yourself and your boy. Like, that's not how it works. Very creepy. That's why I said that this was crazy creepster vibes. Yeah, that's about. I was like, y'all, hold up now. Hold up, because she is like Britney, looking like Britney crying, and EB looking like, I'm getting close, my eyes getting big, to the point where Britney, you can tell she was like, I'm just about to walk off. And I don't know if it was necessarily she was just walking off because she was upset, or she was walking off because she felt like it was escalating to a point where she felt super uncomfortable. I bet Britney parole officer don't even check up on her the way. Exactly. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Y'all be cracking me up. Not his hair remind me of hot Cheetos. Oh my God. Oh, GSP. Oh my gosh. The way he looks at her is so creepy. He don't even bat. Yeah, it's very weird. Very, very weird. Was EB locked up with them too? I think so. I don't know. I don't know though. And from what they said, Karak never got into a fight. Yeah, but see, here's the thing about that, guess. So I don't know if I believe that. Like, I mean, again, we do have people who will randomly lie. We do. We have people who will randomly lie. But the way that Karak and EB get down, I would rather trust Carla before I trust EB and Karak. Like, I would. Like, I cannot believe, because to me, it seems like Karak and EB are plotting. They're plotting. You know what I mean? Like, they are plotting, trying to control and manipulate Britney as much as they can. That's my opinion. That they're plotting on that girl to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, like, they can manipulate. You know what I'm saying? And control her. It's giving bad vibes. I need Britney to get out of that situation. I don't know. if EB is trans or a natural born man. We know Karak is trans. I don't know. And that's the thing. And no one has said anything, but I was calling EB he, and then Britney said it multiple times. So I am going to assume EB goes by he. But yeah, I don't know that though. What does EB do for work? Exactly. Clearly nothing. You saying, yeah, I follow you every day. I follow you every day. Like, in other words, it's like almost like, do you be outside just checking on me? Now, mind you, Britney apparently lives with Karak's brothers. She lives with them. But it's like almost like, what, do you sit outside in your car while she's at Karak's brother's family's house and wait for her to leave? Like, it's creepy. It's creepy. And then another thing, Brittany, stop saying Karak gave you some money. You got your money back. That's what that is. She's smelling, talking about some Karak gave me some money to go shopping. You're getting your money back. It doesn't make sense that you're saying Karak gave you money, but you're giving him, you know what? Hold the hell up. Y'all know what these type of vibes, you know, these vibes that I'm getting right now. Y'all know, I just by me saying that, you give him money just for him to give you back the money and you're grateful for it. Y'all better know what type of vibes that's giving. You better know it. You better know it. And I think, because I know my crew, I think y'all know where I'm going at with this. There it is. There it is. There it is. And I see it in the comments. Thank you. This is the vibes that is given. It is the vibes that it is giving. Straight up. Straight up. That's just what it is. Oh, okay. But see, did they actually say though? Did they actually say that EB was in prison with them? I don't remember that, but if that's what it is, then yeah, then definitely. But I don't remember them saying that. I just thought that they kept saying that that was considered Karak's brother, but I didn't know if they actually said that they were in jail together. Um But yeah, I don't remember them saying that. She obviously doesn't have car insurance either. Who are you talking about? You talking about oh, and hi Aries. Are you new here? Welcome. You talk about I'm assuming you talking about Renika. Yeah. I'm assuming you talking about Renika, but let me know who you talking about. But yeah, so it's Brittany, but you know what? Again, when people go through those type of situations, they got to learn on their own. They have to learn on their own. But with that, we have EB explaining to production that, oh, well, I see her. I've seen him drop him off or whatever the case may be. And so Brittany comes back and is crying and is like, I feel like you're attacking me. And I'm like, yeah, he is. He is. He is attacking you. And so, she's like, you may be getting your timelines messed up because when I first got out of jail, Karak and I weren't together. And EB did say that when she first got out or in the beginning, she saw I'm sorry, I'm looking at Brittany's picture and thinking about EB. EB saw he saw the guy, because I think that's what he actually said. I saw this guy when she first got out. I saw this guy with her. And so let Brittany tell it. Brittany is saying that this happened in the beginning when they broke up. So, oh wow, Belinda from Norway is Chris International? What? Thank you, Belinda, for checking out the live. Please like and subscribe. Norway, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it definitely GSP. I see your comment. Yeah, it definitely is allegedly, but that's our opinion. But that's the vibes that is given. That's definitely the vibes. And Aries too. Let me know if you're new too. But thank you. Welcome. Hi, Renee. Are you new? It appears that Karak pays them to watch her. Possibly for sure, because it's clear EB ain't got no job. I don't see what kind of job EB could possibly have, being proud to say I follow you every day and say it on camera. Thanks, Belinda. So with that, Brittany's crying. And EB is just looking like emotional, like lacking emotions. Like, screw you. It is what it is. Like, you're lying to my brother or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, well, if that's the case, tell your brother and she can go. It's simple. If you feel like she's playing games, tell your brother she gets the boot. Let her go home. But that's not what they want. That's not what they want. They want her to be submissive. They want her to come begging and crying. That's what they want. Because if this was truly about love and truly about making sure that she stays faithful, and you know for a fact and you claim your timeline is not messed up and she cheating and playing games, tell your brother and she can go. Very Stephanie, you need to start speaking up more, honey, because you've been dropping some gems during this live. I love my lives because y'all be putting it out there. Very Britney need to. Yeah, for real, Michelle. Karak is fine. Yeah, Karak is cute. Karak is cute. Now, EB on the other hand, uh-uh. Too many vibes of different people that I'm just like, nah. Yeah. And isolated. Yeah. She's already isolated. So that's the first sign right there. She's already isolated. Okay. She does not have her family, and she may only have one friend that we saw that she has actually hung out with. I wonder how long that friend is going to be around. They're isolating her, period. And she already came from what it sounds like a troubled past. I'm actually curious to see them the next season. I want to follow this and I want to see where this goes. And it looks like they keep a low profile because I haven't seen anyone mention Britney and Karak on any social media or anything like that. So that even makes me wonder even more. Yeah, Jungle Fever or Eddie Kane Jr. Because literally when Britney looked so scared. Britney looked so scared. And I was just like, oh my gosh, girl, you got to go. Especially when he sat up there and his eyes got all, ugh. I was just like, this is not good. Excuse me, poor vibes. And the fact that no one got jobs with Britney, but they all driving newer. Ooh, yeah. See, yeah, Stephanie, you need to come back. Come back, girl. Come back. Yes, they are definitely keeping a low profile, unlike all the other couples. Low profile. So yeah, something ain't right. As they say, as my grandmama and people in the South used to say, something ain't clean in the buttermilk. So with that, she claims that, hey, this was in the past. Karak already knows about it. EB says no, he doesn't know. So again, if that's the case, let him know. But clearly they keep going. So that should explain a lot right there. So with that, you guys, that was the episode. This episode, like, this season isn't the best season, but at the same time, it's still watchable. It's still entertaining. Even if there are a lot of fake storylines, it's still entertaining. But what did you guys think about it overall? Like, from an A to an F, what did you guys think? Let me know. Mercedes-Benz, exactly. Britney had to fight her daddy, her brothers, her cousins, her uncles. Baby girl has been through the fire. Yeah. She remind me of what's all my life I had to fight. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight my what was her? It wasn't Miss who? Was Miss Sophia? Yes, Miss Sophia from The Color Purple. All my life I had to fight. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah, Pookie too. Pookie too. Pookie. Pookie. Oh, talking about the puppy. Okay, give it a C. C plus B minus. Okay, C plus B minus. A B minus. Okay, all right. So some of y'all thought that, to me, a B minus is pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. A C, a C. Okay, okay. A C, a C. All right, all right. Yeah, I would have to actually say I would probably give it a C. It didn't. I was able to watch the whole entire episode all the way through. But at the same time, I mean, again, it's hard. A C, B minus. Okay, it's hard after what we experienced the last seasons from Love After and Life After. Those seasons kind of took the cake. I think that's what it is. And compared to what we saw those last seasons to now, I think it's hard for us to come off of that and how crazy that ride was. But yeah, so a C minus, C minus. Oh, thank you. Hello. Sometimes I feel like I be rambling on, but every time y'all be like, I enjoyed the live. So I'm like, okay, good. Maybe it does give that vibe of, you talking to your girl, you know what I'm saying, your girlfriend or whatever, your homie. But yeah, but definitely I would say a C. But with that being said, that is the review. I will see you guys. I'm assuming you guys still like the lives. So I'm going to continue to do lives for Love During Lockup and Love After Lockup. But we also are going to continue with talking about, of course, Renika and Leticia, aka Asante. Again, rest in peace, Asante. Prayers for his family, his unborn baby. It's definitely a sad situation. And it was just unexpected. Like, it was a car crash. So, they definitely weren't prepared. No one was prepared for this. So it's a very sad situation. But yeah, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Love you guys. Love you, Nivea. Give it a B minus. Okay, Joseph. B minus. There it is. All right. So with that being said, you guys, love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next live and the next video. Toodles.